On Monday, December 15th, 2014, at 10 a.m., inside the Lindt Chocolate Cafe in Sydney, Australia, a gunman had been hiding 17 terrified hostages for more than 16 hours. 2 of the 17 hostages initially held by the gunman died. The gunman was identified as Man Haroun Manas. Manas, also known as Sheikh Haroun, pleaded guilty in 2013 to writing letters to relatives of Australian service members saying they were Hitler's soldiers. He was believed to be acting alone, and he didn't appear to be part of a 100 plot.
Fun facts about Australia that you need to know. Number 1, Australia is the 6th largest country in the world. 2, the average Australian consumes 10 tons of vegetables, 8 tons of fruit, half a ton of cheese, 165,000 eggs, 92 sheep, 17 cattle, and 406 loaves of bread in the span of his life. No matter where you stand in Australia, you are never more than 1,000 kilometers away from a beach. Bluey is a common nickname for a redhead living in Australia. 61% of Australians are overweight. Tasmania has the clearest air in the world. By law, no building on Kauai is allowed to be built higher or taller than a palm tree. If you visited one new beach in Australia every day, it would take over 27 years to see them all. The box jellyfish has killed more people in Australia than stonefish, sharks, and crocodiles altogether. Top 5 attractions in Australia. Number 1, the Sydney Opera House. The second most popular attraction in Australia is the Great Barrier Reef. This is the longest coral reef in the world, extending beyond 2,012.5 kilometers, which can also be seen in outer space. It is the biggest living organism in the world. The third is Uluru Kata Tjuta National Park. This consists of 36 big domed and colored shapes. And then the fourth is Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is the largest steel bridge, but ironically is not the longest. And fifth is Blue Mountains National Park. This gives you a beautiful scenic view of Blue Mountains.
Update shows that Australia's Union Rugby team has finished 3rd at the South African Sevens in Port Elizabeth. In the World Series standing, Australia won to Fiji 31-19. They also fell to the eventual winners and new series leaders, South Africa 10-19. Then competing in the Semi-Cup finals, Australia beat off Argentina 34-19 in the 3rd-4th place playoff. Also, the New Zealand cricket team played in Pakistan on Tuesday, December 16th. Pakistan went ahead with the match, despite calls to postpone after the terrorist attack in Peshawar, which left 148 people killed, 132 of them students, but did pay tribute to those who died before the game.
Australia would be perfect. Also, coming up is Australian Boxing Day, which is December 26th. Kangaroo and camel meat is very popular in the Australian culture. Other popular foods include lobster, mud crabs, and freshwater crayfish, also known as yabbies. Before we go,